Chief Washington correspondent Jon Karl. Jon, let's dig into what turned the president around on this. The bond market crisis really was one of these driving forces.
Oh, no doubt, George. This was a head-spinning reversal, going from my policies never change to you need to be flexible in a matter of hours. It was driven by the clear signs that those policies were driving the economy into a ditch. Not just the stock market slide, but as you mentioned, the bond market, bringing higher interest rates, a lower dollar, warning signs that we could be seeing an economic meltdown. Trump was hearing from his allies on Wall Street, from CEOs, from foreign leaders. He was hearing from Republicans in Congress. As he said, people were getting a little bit yippy. That's why he did what he said he would never do. He changed the policies. But George, very importantly, even with this reversal, President Trump has left in place massive new tariffs, an historically high tax increase, tariffs on China that are so high they're likely to bring trade between the two countries to a halt, and a 10% tax on imported goods from the rest of the world.
Yeah, and we saw China escalating again this morning. The big question now is, can there be a deal with China?
Well, you know, Trump seems to be practically begging for negotiations, saying China wants a deal. He wants to hear from China. But, George, as of late last night, I was told by senior White House officials that the Chinese government has not reached out. There has been simply no response from China, no sign of negotiation. President Trump is calling President Xi his friend, but right now his friend is not picking up the phone.
Okay, Jon, thanks very much. Rebecca, let's talk a little bit more about what we saw in Mary's speech. You saw that small business owner say he needs predictability. This uncertainty is really going to weigh on the economy.
It's going to weigh on the economy. It is real-time weighing on the economy. I talked to a number of small businesses overnight. There's some relief because there is this pause, but it's not resolution yet. And for small businesses that rely on China, and many of them do, $440 billion worth of imports came from China to the United States last year. For those businesses, the clock is ticking. Every minute that goes by where they don't have an answer is another minute that could potentially amount to that business literally closing down. Farmers are waiting on this because the retaliation that's coming out of China can do things like restricting what American farmers export to China, not sending their crops. That has an impact, and we're also hearing it from big businesses, from Delta to Walmart, who are saying, we don't have certainty, we can't forecast the future because this is still such an uncertain situation.
Which means they may not invest.
Exactly.
Okay, thanks.
All right, thank you so much for that, Rebecca.